The group stage reaches its final day here in Leicester. South Africa, Pakistan, and Australia are through. Just one spot remains. First off, we have Australia versus Pakistan, a top of the table clash. And then we have India versus West Indies, where India chases margin, West Indies chases victory, and England chases hope. Welcome to day 10 of World Championship of Legends 2025.
Badge, are you there?
Hello and welcome back to Grace Road, Leicester, where we resume with WCL after a couple of days of great cricket at Leeds in Headingley, and today we have the final doubleheader before the semi-finals. And the first match we're looking at is Australia against Pakistan. This for the right for the team to finish top of the table in WCL 2025. So Australia and Pakistan fighting it out at the top of the table. And of course, this afternoon, later on today, India against West Indies. India against West Indies. We are looking at the team that is trying to finish in fourth place to qualify for the semi-finals. India looking rather at a very big task. They've got to topple the West Indies with everything they have. It's a mathematical equation, that one, but for now we'll concentrate a little bit on Australia-Pakistan because I'm in the esteemed company of one of their great players. Hello and welcome once again to Grace Road in Leicester. We've got Waqar Younis alongside. Waqar, it's a little bit cooler here today. Australia, Pakistan, Australia behind us and Pakistan just here. This is for the bragging rights. And more than that is to finish top.
Yeah, we had enough of this summer, English summer, you know. It's been really, really hot this season, and suddenly the cool wind and the overcast conditions are now the tactics needs to be changed. I know there's plenty on stake for these two teams. One, of course, to get on top of the ladder and also leave a mark and telling the other side that, look, we are here to win.
Yeah, and Pakistan, to me, they look a fired-up team, Waqar. They look good in most departments.
Yeah, especially up front. You know, struggle in the first couple of games with their openers, and with Kamran getting 100 in the previous match, and Shajil's also started sort of, you know, stroking the ball nicely. So I think you know, most of the bases have been covered. You know, and they're winning games, and that's what they need. And then they're in good space at the moment. So that's what you need when you're playing this sort of tournament.
Yeah. And the lineup for the semi-finals means that if Pakistan do beat Australia today, they go above South Africa, they finish top of the league, they will play the fourth team, and we don't know them yet. But to finish, you want to finish top in the league stage, don't you?
Yeah, you don't want to sort of, you know,
lose your momentum, really.
Continue your momentum. You want to just carry on that momentum, and Australia got momentum too. It's just that one hiccup in one of the games or so. That really means that these two teams, of course, the two best teams in the tournaments, and we are going to have a really cracker of a game, and none other place than this, you know, Leicestershire. We haven't seen Afridi. We might see him today because, you know, even Pakistan loses this match. You know, you want someone Afridi to get out there and have a little hit, have a little ball, because we haven't seen him.
We've seen some incredible batting. Cameron Akmal, of course, has got 100 in this tournament. We know that A.B. de Villiers has got 2. Possibly the batting has been stronger than the bowling, but you know, you're at a part of the season here in England now where the pitches are a little bit flatter. You know all about that, and you've got to well, they used to say bend your back, but I'm not sure you're going to bend your back too much at this stage of the season. But you've got to do something to get something out of this pitch.
Yeah, if I compare the all four centres, I think Leicestershire and Northampton has given a little bit more to the bowlers.
Yes.
It's a little bit in the surface. The pitch is a little bit more greener, and faster bowler for the first at least 3 to 4 overs. They enjoy themselves. It's just a matter of putting the ball in the right areas, and both teams are doing that. They both have. Players who are in good form with the bat, mainly with the bat. Bowling, I think Pakistan takes a little edge, just purely because Imad Wasim comes in the middle and or sometime he starts the bowling. So that is a big edge.
Well, we got this is Australia-Pakistan we're talking about. It's a double-header. It's the last league matches before the semi-finals at Edgbaston on Thursday, but the big one this afternoon is India against West Indies. India know what they have to do. Well, we think we know what they've got to do. They've got to win by a large margin of runs. Let's just put it that way, a large margin of runs, or when they're chasing, they'll have to chase it, we think, within about 14 overs, 14.1. Give or take a little bit of VAT on the top of that as well. So what do you reckon?
Look, they haven't played good cricket. If they would have played good cricket, I would say yes, they have a fair chance. I feel that they have to play out of their skin. They have got players. The Yuvraj haven't really scored runs. Suresh Raina has been, they make him sit out in the last game, and then they might have to just bring Agarwal in the side and look to win the toss. Toss is going to be very, very crucial. You win toss and you look to bowl first and try to get them out early. Yeah. And then that 14.1 overs if you can get that.
All right, well, let's concentrate on Australia-Pakistan. We're ready for the toss with Simon Dool.
Yeah, double header here today at Uptonsteel Stadium in Leicestershire. Brett Lee's alongside me. Shoaib Malik is here as well, so we'll hear what's wrong with Mohammad Hafiz shortly. And David Dukes is our match referee. Brett, coin, please.
Heads. Heads call.
Heads call. David?
It is a head.
It's a head.
We're going to have ball first.
Heard you say you're going to have a bowl, Shoaib. Tell me why.
Because we have batted 3 times in our previous 3 games, so this is why I would like to test our batting as well before getting into the semis.
Where's Hafiz? What's wrong?
He pulled his hamstring, and we got to be careful with this case because he's the one who has been in good form and leading the team as well. So this is why we're making sure that he gets a bit of rest before getting into the semis.
You've all been in good form. I mean, you've been playing really good cricket. What's been the key to that?
I think key is just whoever's getting the opportunity, just giving his best and assessing the conditions. And I guess this is what all our bowlers and batters, they have been doing, assessing the conditions, situation and playing accordingly.
Who plays instead of Hafiz, and are there any more changes?
Yes, Shoaib Malik is playing today.
Oh, lovely.
And even as a team, we wanted to see him playing today, and all the best to him. And I hope he brings success to the team.
The return of the Doostra. Good luck. Go well.
Thank you.
All the best, mate.
Brett, having to set a total, how do you feel?
Well, good actually. We want to have a bat, so a bit like what they've done. We've done the polar opposite. We have bowled all for 4 games, so yeah, the chance to bat first is good for us.
Got AB the other day. What have you talked about since that one coming into today?
I said, mate, get back and play, please. Get out of these competitions. He's too good. Look, he batted beautifully, but look, that happens. It's T20 cricket. We put that behind us. We've got a good opportunity today. And we're going to make one change. So Nathan Coulter will come back in the team. John Hastings will go back to the substitute player.
Looks like a good surface again.
It does.
They've been pretty good throughout the tournament.
Yeah, they have. I think they've been beautiful wickets. There might be a little bit in it first up, but hopefully we can post a decent total.
All right, good luck, eh? Go
Thanks.
well.
Cheers, Dawes. Thank
Good
you.
man. There you go. Pakistan have won the toss. Shoaib Malik said, we're going to have a bowl.
Yeah, I don't think there's a real surprise in that. Wakar Yunus, Vicky, we heard that Saeed Ajmal will be playing his first game. I'm not sure that Hafiz is playing. He's had a little bit of a back niggle as well. But Saeed Ajmal, wonderful player to come into the side.
Yeah, change of skipper first of all, and then
Shoaib Malik.
Shoaib Malik comes in. That's an addition. We haven't seen him
Ajmal
for a while.
Yeah.
So that would be something very, very special for all of us viewers and us commentators. So want to see how he goes. I have no sign of Shahid Afridi. He's just walking around, but have not seen him play so far. They may be saving him for the semis of the final. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good change. They need to slow the game down. They're trusting more in their spinners.
Which they can do with Shoaib Malik, with Saeed Ajmal and Hafiz, of course, who's not playing. Right, we're going to take a little break. We know that Pakistan will be bowling first. We'll see Australia batting first in this first match here at Grace Road in Leicester. Short break, back soon. Welcome back to Grace Road, Leicester. I'm enjoying being in the company of Waqar Younis. We know that Australia will be batting first, so Pakistan have won the toss. Shoaib Malik is captain. Waqar, let's look at the teams that we have. Let me just run through Australia. Shaw Mars, Chris Lynn, Darcy Shorten, Ben Dunk, Callum Ferguson, Dan Christian, Ben Cutting, Brett Lee, Peter Siddle, Steve O'Keefe, and Nathan Coulter-Nile comes in for John Hastings.
That's a pretty strong,
it's a strong team. Can you run your thoughts over the Pakistan champions?
The two top batters are good form. Shajil looked good. Kamran Nakmal getting runs in the previous year, got 100. Umar Amin is back. He was not playing in a couple of games, so he's back. Fawad Alam comes in. That's a surprise for me. Shoaib Malik at number 5, and then Asif Ali, Maad Wasim, Amir Yamin, Sohail Tanveer, Sohail Khan, Saeed Ajmal comes in the side. So it's a pretty balanced side. All they need to do is just make sure that they do their usual stuff, and they should be fine against Australia.
Yeah, just to remind you that it is Pakistan who are bowling first. Shoaib Malik is the skipper, and he's put Australia into bat. Right now, if you missed some of the cricket at Headingley, we had some fantastic games of cricket. Match 13, England against India. Some great batting here and some pretty good bowling as well. Next match here at Headingley in Leeds is India against England in the Augusta Properties WCL for 2025.
News from the middle, the India champions have won the toss and they will bowl first.
So much at stake here, Akash Chopra. India knows what is at stake, and England as well. England have underperformed, and you might say India have as well.
So has India, yes, you're right. It's India champions versus England champions. England's last game in this edition of the Augusta Properties WCL. Robin Uthappa, Ambati Rayudu, Yuvraj Singh, Irfan Pathan, Yusuf has been very good. Stuart Binney has contributed. Harbhajan Singh bowled quite well in the previous game, and so did Piyush Chawla. Vinay Kumar, Varun Aaron and Pawan Negi. There's no Shikhar Dhawan here, of course, but he could possibly come in as a substitute.
To this crucial match, England know they have to win it. If they lose, they're out of the WCL for this year. Here's Vinay Kumar. And a very good stop. Oh, he's knocked him over. What a return to cricket. Varun Aaron. Brilliant from India. And Varun Aaron. Ooh. I think it was kind of premeditated, but it was well hit in the end. And ease my trip 4.
Deposited into the stands. A free hit has cost him 6.
Helped on its way, guided past that short fine leg, which was Harbhajan Singh. Powered down the ground by Ravi Bopara. Another ease my trip 4. Lovely shot, lovely shot. I'm sure that's gone for a Augusta Properties 10-on-10 6. 6 to finish the over. Augusta Properties 10-on-10 6, end of the 5th. Pawan Negi then into the attack from the football stand end, and talked about using that square and how quick it is. Good shot from Bopara, ease my trip 4. Up and over extra, what a shot this is. Into the Western Terrace. Augusta Properties 10-on-10 6. Into the gap by Sex the fielders. This will run away for another ease my trip 4. Nice shot. That is a beautiful shot. A classic Ian Bell shot, and another 4. Lovely shot, lovely extension of the hands and the arms. It's a massive Augusta Properties 10-on-10 6, Bangladesh. Now then, I don't think he's got all of this. He has just 50 up them for Ravi Bopara in quick time. 23 balls, 5 4s and 4 6s.
One-hander. That's all he needs, Ian Bell. It is a short boundary. He lost shape, but just had enough to carry it for it.
On the ball, and the ball goes again, trying to drag it down to mid-wicket to get to his 50. Another fantastic knock from Ian Bell. Looks so elegant when he gets going. 6 4s and 2 6s.
Clobbered into the slot. It just slid on straight onto the middle of Ravi Bopara's bat for a colossal 6. Now then, straight up in the air. Easily done, and look at the daggers that Yuvraj gave Varun Aaron. He gave him the evil eyes. Moeen Ali New to the crease, lofts one leg side, and it's long enough. Well, Power Negi, he's only 32. Flogs it leg side, picks the gap, he does. One bounce. He's my trip four for Moeen Ali, and he's into the groove early. Straight, really powerful and mightily effective for another Dugasta Properties 10 on 10-6.
Oh, this is a good shot.
What a shot. It doesn't look to overhit this. The pace is on it, and it's just a flick of the wrist. Short. Picked it up really quickly. Long way into the Western Terrace. Dugasta Properties 10 on 10-6. Heaved over the leg side. I don't think he's got all of it. He hasn't. Caught in the deep mid-wicket. Excellent innings from Moeen Ali. Goes to 100 with a single. He'll actually pick up 2. So his 100 comes up off 51 deliveries. 8 4s, 7 6s. The second 100 today and the 4th in the competition this season. Powered off that back foot. Just about gets over. And brings up the 200 for England. Full toss, finishes off in style. This has gone a long, long way. Dugasta Properties 10 on 10-6 to finish. An excellent performance from England. Ravi Bopara, magnificent 100 from him today. 54 from Ian Bell from 39. 33 from Moeen Ali, 20 from Samit Patel. The pick of the batting was Ravi Bopara with 110 from 55. England got to 223 for 3.
Everyone except Harbhajan Singh was expensive. Stuart Binney 1 over for 21 runs. And you wonder why Bhaji didn't finish his quota of overs. Vinay Kumar 54 of 4, out of which 14 were conceded of the last over.
So both teams have to win the game. England probably more than India. 224 India require.
We are almost ready.
Yeah, it's the Coram countdown. Oh, well bowled. My goodness, on another day, that's taking a wicket. Ooh. It's gone. Ryan by side bottom strikes. Robin Uthappa is on the way back.
To hit him for a boundary.
Ambati Raidu finds the distance.
But unfortunately not playing today.
Take that! Take that! That is a big hit.
He had enough of playing the normal sweep. He decided to go switch it.
Owen Shah joins me. What a start. Serious start, full and straight. It's a bit of a hack from Shikhar Dhawan. All helped on its way. Dugasta Properties 6 on 6 to finish. Ryan Sidebottom's spell off, still good. 4 overs, 1 for 20. No slip in place now. Gets it past mid-wicket. A good start to the over. Slower ball. Mid-off is up in the circle, and this will go all the way. Dugasta Properties 10 on 10-6. In the air, Bopara underneath it. Simple catch. Mika has his first, and India lose their third. Bit of width, bit of pace on it this time, and Yuvraj just slaps it away through the offside for an Ease My Trip 4.
More like it. Much more like it from Stuart Binney. Dugasta Properties 10 on 10-6. They need nearly 3 of them every over. Pump leg side now from Stuart Binney. And all of a sudden the crowd are just getting a little bit more interested here at Headingley. More pace. Pumped. Got to use your variations, Shoaib Malik. Another ease my trip 4. Swept and swept beautifully. Another Augusta Properties 10 on 10-6. Offside this time. Should skip into the ropes. Ajmal Shahzad, he thought about having a dive and then thought better of it. Up in the air. 2 fielders underneath it. Samad Patel! What a grab! Huge, huge moment. Because they can play shots like that. Feast your eyes on that from Yusuf. Floated. And once that ball went up above UV's eye line, he said, I'm just going to whack it for a massive Augusta Properties.
Yuvraj unfortunately finds Moeen Ali. A good catch. That will help. The Augusta Properties 10 on 10-6. Irfan Pathan, maybe the little word from his brother helped.
Similar.
It's gone again. He hasn't caught hold of this. Ravi Bopara underneath it, and Irfan Pathan perishes in the cause.
Can Yusuf Pathan pull this one off?
How about this? That is massive. Yusuf Pathan gets to his half century. A brilliant innings with the Augusta Properties 10 on 10-6. It's gone straight up in the air. Shahzad underneath it. He wants it himself, and that is very well done. His skipper Owen Morgan congratulates him. India have to win. It's gone a long way up. Side bottom. Oh, what a catch! How good is that from Ryan side bottom? Superb. India finished 200 for 8 with a brilliant catch. And England champions have beaten India champions by 23 runs here at Headingley. On Tuesday at Leicester, so many of the Indian players got into double figures. Robin Uthappa lasted just 2 balls, but look at that, 17, 28, 38 Yuvraj, 35. How well did Stuart Binney play? 52 not out, I beg your pardon, 52 out. Yusuf Pathan, Irfan 10. So everyone got a start apart from Robin Uthappa. And 4 for 31 Shahzad, what a fine set of figures they are. Side bottom 1 for 20, he bowled beautifully at the top with the new ball. None for 45 and 4 for Moeen Ali. Shahzad 4 for 31, 2 for 55 Shoaib Malik, and 1 for 43 from Ravi Bopara. Summary of match 13, England champions 223 for 3, Ravi Bopara 110 not out, Ian Bell 54, India champions 200 for 8, Shahzad 4 for 31, England won by 23 runs. Well, look what it means for the points table. England are in that 4th spot. South Africa, Pakistan and Australia have qualified. We've got 2 more games at Leicester on Tuesday. Australia, Pakistan, that's done because they've qualified. Then it's India rather, against West Indies. And India will look to beat the West Indies at Leicester on Tuesday. It's all going to happen at Grace Road with good grace. Well, I'll tell you what the definition of commitment is when you're captain of Pakistan and you're going out to field in 10 minutes' time and you decide to stop off with Waqar and me for a chat. We've got Shoaib Malik, who's captain. Really good of you to do this, you know. It's unusual.
The minute I came to know that you'll be there, Waqar bhai will be there, I said yes straight away because I wanted to spend time with you too.
Well, you learn off a master like Waqar Younis, don't you? Just before we came on,
the question should be how long are you going to carry on? You've been playing for forever.
Shoaib, if you don't mind me saying, you are the Peter Pan of cricket. You don't look older. You don't look as if you're getting older. What's your secret?
My secret is very simple: live disciplined life, eat well, rest well, and stay happy. And it's my passion. I still love coming to the ground, and this is why I'm making sure I'm staying fit, not becoming liability in the field.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, of course you are. This tournament, how are the boys in terms of some injuries, aches and pains? Are they getting up a little bit later in the mornings?
Trust me, everyone is going through a lot, and in fact we have asked for a couple of more physios because one is not enough.
Get more players.
Yeah.
Because and also these guys are not going to be that easy.
So you need a physio for legs and a physio for shoulders. I tell you what I want to ask. What is your recollection of life in cricket with Waqar Younis? You must have played some cricket with him, didn't you?
I've played a lot of cricket with him, under him, and I've learned a lot from him. And the commitment which he showed during his career and during his coaching career too, I think was remarkable. And we were blessed that I had him around me, and I guess it was blessing him being around us.
It's not about me, okay?
No. I'm coming in here with this question. When Shoaib Malik came into the Pakistan scene, were you coach or playing?
I was playing. He was a baby then, literally 17-year-old maybe, 18-year-old, very talented, very energetic on the field, and that's what we were looking for.
Yeah.
We had issues those days, the team was getting a little old, including me, and getting tired, and we needed some sort of young blood coming into the side, and I think none better than him. He used to bowl a lot those days, not anymore. A decent bowler, Well, Dusra also, but his batting was getting better and better with the time, and I think he made a right decision of bowling less and batting more. He's a great finisher.
Was it tough, Shoaib, to get into the Pakistan that team, because Pakistan has always had so many fine players? How tough was it?
If you look at the squad, when I got into the side, I think all superstars, all like my mentors, and I guess I was lucky to have everyone around me, and I guess I learned a lot from all that cricketers, especially I've played under who all have played in 90s, and I guess I was lucky to be around all those great players.
Can you imagine coming on as a spin bowler behind Waqar Younis and Wasim Akram? I mean, you did all the hard work. And then these boys...
No, they did the hard work. What we did, we just start the game and allow them to bowl in the middle, and then once they give us the breakthrough, then our job starts. That's how it was.
How many more years are we going to see you playing?
It depends. Till the time I'm enjoying what I'm doing, till the time I get onto the wheelchair.
No.
And why not? With all these leagues around, now this WCL is just, it's a great platform.
Listen, I'm getting a countdown in my ear.
Before we get on, I quickly want to say for the Shahid Afridi's fan, he really wants to play for his fans, but he's struggling with his back.
All right.
So pray for him. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Shoaib. Okay, Shoaib Malik, the skipper, he's going to bowl now. Australia are batting.
The group stage reaches its final day here in Leicester. South Africa, Pakistan and Australia are through. Just one spot remains. First off, we have Australia versus Pakistan, a top of the table clash. And then we have India versus West Indies, where India chases margin, West Indies chases victory, and England chases hope. Welcome to Day 10 of World Championship of Legends 2025.
It's the last day of the round robins of the World Championship of Legends, Augusta Properties, WCL for 2025. This is match 14 first up. It's a double-header day. And we are live from Uptonsteel Stadium here in Leicestershire. Australia champions up against the Pakistan champions. Great Shahid Afridi arriving earlier alongside Pakistan team. We get to see the great man today in action, or are they saving him for the semi-final and maybe the final? Brett Lee leading the Australian side as well, a very strong Australian side who have qualified for the playoffs already. It was a new captain for Pakistan today. Hafiz sitting out courtesy of a small hamstring injury, and Shoaib Malik takes over the captaincy for their side. Powerful looking side. They've played really well throughout the tournament, have Pakistan. Shajil, Kamran Akmal at the top, and then Umar Amin and Fawad Alam, Shoaib Malik, Asif Ali, and then you're into the all-rounders and the bowlers. Imad leading that lot there. Sean Marsh and Chris Lynn at the top of Darcy Short, Dunk, Callum Ferguson. Australia champions will have to bat first, so those gentlemen will be required. And bat all the way down to Dan Christian and Ben Cutting, who can hit a long ball.
Well, two sides absolutely ready. But how's that surface going to play? Pitcher board with some duel.
Well, back here at Uptonsteel Stadium in Leicestershire for a double-header today. A couple of crucial games, of course. Surface, we'll have to take a look at that in a moment. The weather conditions a little bit cooler today, I've got to say. It's probably about 18, 19 degrees. Bit of a breeze blowing down the ground, so bowling uphill into the wind, not as easy. Surface looks really good again. It's got a lovely grass covering on it. You come down, it's a really nice covering of grass. That'll just assist the ball to skid on. The other day, Pakistan just shy of 200 in their game. South Africa in their second innings chasing 153 in 12.3 overs, 12.2 overs, so it's a great surface. I think it's around that 190 to 200 mark is probably par. Outfield again looks absolutely fantastic. As I say, this should be really nice to bat on. There's a little bit in it for the bowlers. It might nip around a touch with that brand new ball, but if you get in, you make hay, as AB de Villiers did the other day. As I say, the outfield looks superb again. Just goes a bit quicker down the hill than it does uphill into the wind, but there's plenty of runs about. Tough work for the bowlers, but if you do get it right with that brand new ball, you might just nip the odd one out. Clearly that was just a little bit earlier, but does look like the new ball might nip around a touch. Right, not too far away from the start of play. First of all, though, it is the respective national anthems of Australia and Pakistan.
If you're able to, please rise for the Pakistan national anthem. Now for the Australia national anthem.
Anthem's done is Pakistan, who won the toss. Shoaib Malik filling in today for Mohammad Hafiz, just taking a little bit of a rest prior to playoff time. They're hoping he'll be fit in a couple of days' time when we are back at Edgbaston. It's Thursday for the semi-finals, and then the final at Edgbaston on Saturday for the World Championship of Legends. And legends are plenty on show this afternoon and early parts of this evening. South Africa champions, been led by AB de Villiers, have won 4 from 5. Pakistan and Australia both qualified. It's just a matter of where these sides finish. Pakistan can go to the top of the leaderboard, and then game this afternoon has a bit of meaning on it from India and West Indies point of view. They wanted to test themselves a little bit. According to the skipper Shoaib Malik today, they have batted first in all their games so far. They wanted to bowl first, and Brett Lee was quite happy with that as well, because they've bowled first in their games. So a little test for Shaun Marsh, right of screen, and Chris Lynn, who was left of screen. 2 umpires on their way out to the middle. Anthony Harris and Casper Viljoen. The power-packed figure that is Chris Lynn. Incredible record. Got a he got golden duck at Leeds, did he? Out to spin early on. And Shaun Marsh with a very good career record as well. It might not be Andrew Harris, actually. It might be James Treadwell out in the middle as the umpire. A little bit of a last-minute change. Maybe an illness like Hafiz. Sore hamstring, perhaps. And we're sending our best wishes to Rohan Gavaskar as well, who's laid up in his hotel, very unwell. I'm hoping that he's okay. He'll be watching on. It's all right, Ro. We'll fill in for you, mate. Do a bit of extra work. Don't you worry. So Sohail Tanvir, little left arm off the wrong foot. First time I saw this type of action was a New Zealander by the name of Lance Cairns. I'm not sure whether you remember Nikhil. Lance Cairns bowled big hoop-in swingers off the wrong foot. Father of Christopher Cairns, who played a lot of cricket here in England and a lot for New Zealand as well. Swings the ball. So slip in place for the left-handed Shaun Marsh as we get set to get things underway with the countdown. Big screen's broken as well. It's having a day off, so I'll do the countdown for you. 10 seconds, Nikhil. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Nice, let's do this. Slight overcast conditions here with a bit of breeze. I think Sohail Tanvir with the new ball probably get it to swing it. And the kind of form that Shaun Marsh has been in, Sohail Tanvir would be looking to back himself to try and get the wicket of Shaun Marsh early on, because if he gets going, well, on that surface, all you need to do is just get the pace and bounce. Look to pick up wickets. There's the swing.
Yeah, and as I thought too, Nikhil, in the pitch report, great carry. A really good looking surface and nice grass coverage on it. But just watch this carry through the bounce and look where it's taken. Nice and high up. Kamran Akmal behind the stumps.
Yeah, the attempted cover drive and obviously didn't execute his cover drive, but straight away Chris Lynn went to Shaun Marsh, says, take your time, spend some time in the middle.
Ooh, bit of shape again back in.
As a quick bowler, when you get that sort of movement, you wouldn't mind looking to sometimes over-pitch it. And all the time in the world for that ball to do whatever it needs to do, try and beat the bat of Shoaib Malik. You wouldn't mind being driven through covers as well, because if you're not to the pitch of the ball, there's always that chance of either getting clean ball or the outside edge as well. A slight change in field, the mid-wicket comes a little straighter.
Oh, hello. That's gone through for 4 byes. That's the one that goes the other way, Shoaib Malik, just in case you didn't already know.
Outstanding delivery. Have a look at this. Well, first 2 deliveries in that over, brings it back and opens him up squash. Shoaib Malik. Wow. You're not in the best of form, and then you get a delivery like that. Great control. Great control there. Sohail Tanveer is enjoying these overcast conditions here at Leicester.
Swing again. Chance, chance. Direct hit, I think, would have been gone.
Well, he'll be happy just to get off strike. Have a look at this. The attempted swinging Yorker. A direct hit would have been close. Pick up and throw there by Imad Wasim. Just the one stump to him. I think Shoaib Malik would be happy just to rotate strike and get off strike. Chris Lynn has been in good form in the first game. The previous game you spoke about, Dooley, got out to the spinner Imran Tair, the very first delivery.
Might want another slip inside in there alongside Asif Ali. And Cameron Akmal. What about this start though?
Yeah, have a look at the first 2 deliveries. Goes the other way, comes back in, and then this delivery. It reminds me of a certain test match Simon Dool played against India. Not that long ago, Simon, was it?
There's a few haircuts ago, I tell you that, Nikhil.
Simon Dool against India. If I'm not wrong, Ajit Jadeja was opening the innings, and I think it was 3 odd overs that he was trying to find the ball. Simon Dool was bowling with a new ball in New Zealand. Swinging the ball left, right and centre. 5 runs from the first over.
Centre. Right on over. Did he do?
Wellington.
98.
Shoaib Malik, Chris Lynn, Darcy Short, Ben Dunk. Ben Dunk comes in bats at number 4. Great opportunity for Ben Dunk to try and get some runs under his belt. Match winner Callum Ferguson played a blinder of an innings against the India champions. So did Dan Christian. Sohail Khan, 182 wickets to his name in his T20 career. Slip in place for him. Just to remind you, a few haircuts ago, that spell that I was talking about, Simon Dool in Wellington, 7 wickets against India in the first innings. 2, was it, in the second innings?
Yeah, I had the first 7 as well. And then I got tired. It's a funny one because, you know, obviously the 10 is the holy grail, but when Dion Nash, I think, took the 8th wicket, I was kind of happy because it was like, whew, I can have a spell now, maybe. 1998. Mohammad Azharuddin got 100. Couldn't get him. And Augusta Properties, fastest growing property developer in Dubai. We haven't got that sheet here.
Yeah, it's just that angle that Sohail is creating against the left-hander Shoaib Malik. over the wicket, slip in place, and hint of movement. It just gets magnified from that sort of angle. He's looking to go big on the onside. Didn't time it. Just get a sense that Shaun Marsh is trying to power his way, coming back into form. Some batsmen do like to spend some time out there in the middle, and some batsmen, their go-to ways of getting back into form is to try and go after every single delivery. You just get that sense with Shaun Marsh, the way he's batting. That's what he wants to do. Go after every single delivery.
Well, the great thing about T20 cricket is there isn't really any time to get yourself back into form. You either have a good day or a bad day. I think form in T20 cricket is one of those things that's hard to verify. You might have a player going a couple of games in a row scoring well, but it's just one of those games where you come in at such different situations, unless you're at the top of the order, where form can be sometimes just a little bit unpredictable because of the nature of the game.
It's more the strike rate for the top 6 batsmen. 120 deliveries, number of deliveries you play, what strike rate you get the runs from.
Whipped away this time, finds the middle of the blade off the bowling of Sohail, and a boundary for Shaun Marsh.
Easy pickings. Just calm the nerves on that occasion for Shaun Marsh. He was looking for a delivery, the half volley on leg stump, field restrictions in play. Lovely wrist. Lovely wrist, times it to perfection. That boundary will certainly help Shaun Marsh gain in confidence.
Oh, straight down the ground, but he hasn't got anything of it, and comfortably taken at mid-on. Could be the exchange on catch of the innings to end Shaun Marsh.
Is that angle that was always going away when all the body weight was on that front foot. Got it high on the bat, close to the handle. That's why no real timing. It's a good comeback by Sohail after getting hit for that boundary. Shaun Marsh departs for 7, and it's 11 for 1.
Tanvir to continue. Oh, wow. Yes, please. That has gone a many a mile. Augusta Properties 10 on 10, 6 deep over mid-wicket.
Man in form. Have a look at that. How to negate any sort of swing. Use your feet. Get to the pitch of the ball. Lovely hands through the ball. Perfect execution. As a mid-on fielder just watches the ball sail over his head. That was beautifully timed by Chris Lynn. So I want to see that response, Simon. No bouncers allowed. Does Chris Lynn wait at the back foot? Sohail Tanvir, or does he look to pitch it up again?
Just a little bit more effort behind that one, I think. Amazing what you can find when you get pumped over mid-wicket for 6, isn't it?
Yeah, he's batting outside the crease and just a short little shimmy down the ground. Yeah, because he saw the first couple of deliveries to Shaun Marsh that Sohail Tanveer was swinging that ball and just decided to bat outside the crease. Best way to play swing bowling and try and upset the rhythm of Sohail Tanveer. The first over that he bowled to Shaun Marsh found the rhythm that he was looking for Sohail Tanveer. It's a good ploy by Chris Lynn.
There's still enough in it. I thought the new ball would do a little bit. It's probably done a touch more than I thought, but overhead conditions as well. Slightly damp, moist morning. A little bit of rain as I drove up the M1 this morning. I think it passed through Leicestershire around about 10 a.m, 10:30 a.m. Little shower passed through Leicestershire. The covers were still on the ground when we arrived. So just be a little bit of moisture still in the surface, but nonetheless it does still look a good one. High, who wants this? Amir Yamin, and takes it comfortably. Lynn goes now, and Tanveer has got one.
It's a good comeback by Sohail Tanveer as well, just stuck to his guns. Chris Lynn was trying to upset his rhythm. He hit him for a 6, dancing down the surface. This time he saw him coming down as well, just pulling the length back and the angle. The ball was always going away from Chris Lynn. Nice little catch there by Amir Yamin. Chris Lynn departs for 6. It's 17 for 2.
$17 for 2. Pakistan's decision to bowl first paying dividends at the moment. Ben Dunk, also a fine player, another left-hander. And the ball is just doing enough here for Pakistan. This one nipping across a touch, just catching the outside third of the bat of Chris Lynn. Amir Yamin, pretty comfortable, one would say, underneath that.
Ben Dunk. Normally see him bat at 5 and 6, gets the opportunity to bat at 4. Look at that, Shaun Marsh. It's tough to find the middle of the bat. Then he got one juicy little half volley on leg stump that he dispatches for 4. And then this. Got the length, but the ball was always going away from him with that angle when Sohail bowled over the wicket.
Pinch one. Oh, might be an overthrow. No. Good backing up. I think that's Sohail down there on the boundary. Pakistan sticking with Sohail, and rightly so. 1 for 6 for him. Tanveer, 2 overs, 1 for 8. Straight up again. Who wants this one? Can't get there. Sohail Tanveer, gotta say, money was on the ball pretty much the whole way there. It was just always blowing away. So the spin on the ball and the wind is blowing down the ground from our commentary end, so it's blowing away from Sohail Tanvir, and it just kept getting further away from him.
Yeah, just was looking to go big and found the outside edge. Sohail was very interested, telling the deep square leg guy. Sohail Tanvir's covered it, barely clipped the fingers. Would have been a difficult catch even in his competitive playing days, leave alone when you just come out of retirement. Tough, these really high catches with the wind blowing in the ground as well.
Sick edge down to forward element, wideish third. Vigotel selfie moment. Good crowd building up here to have Vigotel as our official smartphone partner for the WCL. Yeah, that was the top edge. You can see deep square leg coming in. Mid wicket this time for 4. A little bit more bat on that, Ben Dunk.
Yeah, it's just the way he bats, Ben Dunk. Wasn't really that short, but just got into position so early. Watch that little movement. Likes to go on the back foot straight away just before the ball is bowled. He had all the time in the world. Picked his spot, just past mid-on. That's a good boundary. That's a good boundary. Wouldn't be a bad ploy that the wicketkeeper, Kamran Akmal, just has a word with Sohail that if you need to try and bowl to Ben Dunk, don't bowl anything short. Over pitch delivery would be better because he likes to go back before the ball is bowled. So anything short will give him that extra bit of time. Just look to pitch it up. Look to pitch it up. Get Ben Dunk to bat outside his comfort zone.
Oh, over top of a roundabout first slip. 1 bounce for 4 more. Bit of luck. Australia will take it.
Back-to-back boundaries for Ben Dunk. Just look to capitalize that power play. Once again, that movement just before the delivery, the top edge working in favor of Ben Dunk. He'll take that boundary. Yeah, sometimes the wicket keepers can help your quicker bowlers just to see what the trigger movement for a particular batsman are. Have a look at this Ben Dunk. Look how far deep he goes just before the ball is bowled. Yeah, with the new ball, Simon as a quick bowler, look to pitch it up.
Yeah, get it up there. Try and swing it away, swing it back in. Change of field. Deep mid wicket is out now, so no one out on the offside. You've got to be tight on that leg stump. Not. That's better though. Better line and a better length, I think, with the field he had prior. Keep that deep third man back. Bring the mid wicket up and just bowl there.
Yeah, you get the length correct, the line correct, but the field, if you're going to be consistently bowling on that sort of line and length with that angle outside off stump, then you don't need a deep mid wicket. That's for the short ball or bad delivery. For good deliveries, you might as well have a backward point, protecting boundary on the offside.
Yeah, setting fields for bad deliveries is not the way forward. Wide, too wide. I think he tried to take a little bit of pace off that.
Everybody enjoying themselves at the WCL. If anything, I think Ben Dunk getting those 2 boundaries in that over has been able to upset Sohail Khan's rhythm. And that's why the wide is probably looking for that leg stump yorker. And the leg stump yorker towards the later half of the innings works well. When you got a ball, new ball in hand, some sort of movement available, overcast conditions, back yourself as a bowler.
Yeah, 100%. Better over from Australia's point of view. 11 coming from it, 1 ball to go. And that should be all the way. I think it is. At Augusta Properties, 10 on 10, 6 means 17 from the over, 4 gone. It's 35 for 2.
Hold my cap, please.
Dunk has got himself underway here. 16 from 7. And Darcy Short's just faced the one ball, and Shoaib Malik, Pakistan's captain for the day, inside the power play. So got a long off and a deep square leg. Just a bit of a change going on in the offside. Should be a leg by.
There's a good over, the previous over, Ben Dunk upsetting the rhythm of Sohail. Have a look at this, Sohail. Back of the hand delivery, slow ball, new ball in hand, field restrictions, and you got the ball nipping around. Not the best of choices to try and bowl the slow balls in the power play when you've got things in favour of you. No ball. Spin up. Very rarely do you see Shoaib Malik come and bowl no balls, and especially as a spinner with somebody who's got a pause in their action. Yeah, that's a big no ball for a spinner. Yeah, he's got one of those pauses in his action. You have more control where your feet are.
Well, free hit upcoming for Ben Dunk. It was quicker and hammers it through the offside for 4.
Easy pickings for Ben Dunk. Yeah, just looking to go beside the line of the ball, just to free his arms, and finds the gap with great amount of ease. Latafa Perfumes, our official fragrance partner. It's really nice. Simon, I don't know if you used it. Simon was kindly, Alan allowed me to use a little bit from his bottle, Latafa Perfumes. I don't know if you know, Simon. It's very good.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. Still waiting for mine. Maybe it'll come on finals day. Well, lost 2 wickets before the score was 18, did Australia. So this partnership just picking things up a little bit, mostly courtesy of Ben Dunk. Can't get it through the offside. May not have seen any perfume, but we have seen plenty of premium black packaged drinking water. No issues with the quality of water we're drinking. Oh yeah, that sounded very good. Deep. Has it made the crowd? Yes, it has. Opportunity in the green seats. Augusta Properties 10 on 10, 6. Be careful out there.
Loves to sweep Ben Dunk down on one knee. Shoaib Malik was trying to get the Yorker in quick half volley. It's just that angle. You can trust where the new ball is not going to grip and turn the other way. Great strike.
Back-to-back good overs, 12 from that one, 47 for 2. The Australian champions after 5.
Cheers, Nick.
Well, it's like a sweet shop at the moment. There's something for everyone. Except the perfume. And enter Waqar Yunis. Well, Vicky. Syed Ajmal with his first bowl in the tournament. That'll be a wide to start. Rather inauspicious start. But how good it is to see Syed Ajmal in the lineup for Pakistan. I know we've said hello, Waqar, because we met early on and we had a pre-show, but hello again. And what does Saeed Ajmal bring on this pitch? I mean, I've just been listening to Simon Dool, who did the pitch report. You would love this pitch. This is your pitch, you and Dooley. So what does Ajmal, the off-spinner, bring to it?
Look, I don't know why you're bowling spin right now. It was plenty in the pitch. You saw in the first 3 overs. One bad over from Sohail Khan. It wasn't a bad over. It was just, too good a shots, a couple of them. And that is in the air. That might just be, hold on. That is beautifully taken for Fawad Alam. That is the reason why Saeed Ajmal was playing. Alan?
Waqar Younis with perfect timing. He had all the reasons for Saeed Ajmal to bowl stacked up in his head. And afraid Ben Dunk went for it. He got underneath it. He had a lot of elevation and not enough distance. And Fawad Alam takes a very nice catch. Well bowled, Saeed Ajmal. Oh. So 3 down now, the Australians. Ben Dunk gone for 26. It's 49 for 3. Dan Christian. Healthy strike rate of a shade under 138. Ben Dunk down on one knee. He knew he hadn't hit it properly. That's a nice catch. Look at the technique. You see the fingers were up, but the hands were above the eye level to watch the ball coming into the hands. That's a wide. And that brings up the 50.
Australia champions, they don't believe in singles. They don't believe in rotating strikes, especially in the power play. They're all coming and going, but they're not really looking to rotate the strike or pick the gaps. They're looking for sixes rather than boundaries. This is a pitch where you can actually just time the ball in the gaps. This was another cross batter. All 3 wickets gone on playing cross bat shots.
Oh, hello. This is worth a shout. More than that. It's worth the umpire's time as well. Kamran Akmal with the raucous appeal and the bowler. And that's enough.
Not a bad move from Pakistan, bringing in Saeed Ajmal for this game on a pitch which is assisting more to the seamers, and he's doing the job for them. I think he's pretty out. Just missed the line completely. Hit him in line and would have just gone on to hit middle leg. Dan Christian gone without scoring, 51 for 4.
No, Callum Ferguson. Well, Callum Ferguson comes in, scored some runs at Headingley, scored a 70 at Headingley against India. He's got 2 centuries on his T20 resume. And Australia have played some, well, you might say reckless cricket. They're 51 for 4, so they've paid the price for some Reckless batting. Down the leg side. That's 4 wides in this over. And a couple of wickets.
He was still in a power play. I don't think that hit the pad. Umpire was very sure because it was flat. It was quicker delivery. Just needed a little bit of spin. Did the job.
It's been hoiked across leg side just for one. Captain of Pakistan is Shoaib Malik for today, and the exchange on the world's first arbitrage crypto exchange. You can buy and sell on the same platform. I had one go at that, failed miserably. Oh, now then, clatter of wickets, and no, I don't think so. It didn't look good. It's gone up. It's gone to the third umpire.
I think it just gone off the either hand of Kamran Akmal or off his pads. Oh, that's out. That might be out. Yeah, the foot is in the air, so that is stumped. Oh dear, oh dear. It could be out here. Another wicket for Pakistan. Saeed Ajmal has been so lucky for this team, picking up 3 wickets in the first over, playing for the first time in this tournament.
Darcy Short can't believe it, but the replay will show him he is stretched forward, and even though Kamran Akmal didn't collect the ball, it's actually bounced out of his hands onto the stumps, and Darcy Short's back foot is in the air. He's gone for 2. Australia struggling, 53 for 5. Ben Cutting scored 59 not out of 29 the other day against India. But now, what an extraordinary over this is. Darcy Short stretching forward. Kamran Akmal doesn't take it. Ajmal can't believe it. But watch Darcy Short. You see his foot is up in the air the second the ball hits the stumps, and it's gone.
That is a beauty. Great pictures. I'm not sure if they're praising Saeed Ajmal or they're just praising Kamran Akmal.
So he had 4 wides and 3 wickets in that over. 53 for 5, Saeed Ajmal 3 for 6.
The drivers of WT570DF and OF6100J, please return to their vehicles.
So Saeed Ajmal, 3 wickets, 3 for 6 in his first over, which included 4 wides. And now we're going to see the left arm spin of Imad Wasim, who's just recently been playing for the county of Glamorgan, and he's been doing very well. He was actually born in Wales, born in Swansea, where Waqar Younis would have played. Probably took a stack of wickets there. Well, you took a stack of wickets anywhere, didn't you? Now, Imad Wasim, no slip. Australia, 53 for 5.
Yeah, Alan, I had a great time at Glamorgan, a couple of years there, 97, 98, and the only issue I had was too many first-class grounds, too much travelling.
And that was for home matches. Oh no, this is gone, surely, unless he's got a little bit of bat on it.
That looked plumb.
As he hit it.
I think he might have just got a little bat on it. Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure why that is not given out.
Well, it must have got some bat because it was a sort of a truncated appeal. That's gone for 4. It's a shot of some desperation in that.
You heard Kamran Akmal from behind the stump saying "Ghumegi." That means the ball is going to spin. The ball didn't get a chance to spin. It was hit so hard. I don't think Australia can afford to lose any more wickets from here, or they need partnership. This was his typical delivery which comes back in. It might have, I'm not sure. But it was just going straight at stumps. Kamran Akmal did not move at all. Normally when the wicketkeeper moves toward leg, it's an indication that the ball is just drifting down. It did not move at all.
Well, there's such a lot of time here for Ben Cutting and Callum Ferguson.
Have a look at Kamran Akmal. You know, he's normally when you see that seam coming down, you move. He didn't move. That indicates the ball was straight. A little slower on that occasion, but a spin. Ball gripped. 60 for 5.
Seven overs gone, that's all we've had. Pakistan winning the toss, skippered by Shoaib Malik. No Hafiz today. Saeed Ajmal, second over. His first over, 4 wides. A stumping which bounced out of the keeper's gloves onto the stumps. Off his fingers, really, didn't it? So
yeah, it was off his palm, actually. He didn't close his hand on time and the ball bounced back.
A little short, and he goes for 4. Ben Cutting is strong, very strong there.
When you pick up so many wickets up front, you know, you intend to kind of go a little lazy. Pakistan should not take this game lightly. Do the job, complete the job first. This man is very dangerous, Ben Cutting. We all know that.
Waka, Mazza Arshad has just given me a little piece of paper that tells me that of the 956 wickets you took in first class, you're 8 for 17 against Sussex at Glamorgan. Swansea was your career best in first class. 8 for 17. So well bowled on behalf of Glamorgan. I want to say well bowled.
Well, let's talk about these wickets first. The first one, Saeed Ajmal picked. I bowled a few wide balls, so this was Dan Christian just in line, and this was a bit luck. Little lucky, Saeed Ajmal. What an over! What a comeback! Yeah, Swansea was one of days when, you know, it was hooping around like what we saw in the first 2-3 overs.
He's done him. Ben Cutting goes back and just surveys the damage. And Ajmal is running through Australia.
That is some bowling, a fantastic length. And Ben Cutting could not read the length right. He just went back on the ball, which was a lot fuller, ball spinning and hitting the off stump. He hasn't lost it. He's still got it. Saeed Ajmal. Beautiful. 65 for 6.
Nathan Coulter-Nile, Imad Wasim and Australia champions are going down in a procession here to Saeed Ajmal. Ben Cutting was all at sea. They had to come forward. So the one thing that Ben Cutting has got in his favour is the fact that he's so tall. So why he would choose to go back, I'm not sure. Give full marks to Saeed Ajmal for deception with the ball flight, but when you're someone like Cutting, you come forward, surely.
Easy. One bounce.
Although Saeed Ajmal picked up 3 wickets in the first over, I thought his second over was a lot better. He got the lengths right and lines right, and he read the batters really well. Ben Cutting was totally foxed by that length from Saeed Ajmal.
Ooh, not sure that was a catch. I think that was hit into the surface. Has it been hit well enough? I don't think it has. No, it has not. Asif Ali takes a very nice catch out at deep mid-wicket, and they're making short work of Australia.
They are in rush, aren't they? Nobody's willing to just work out the plan. Everyone cross bat, want to hit sixes, and they're losing wicket. Wonderful catch by Asif in the deep, and expectations were more from the pacers, but the spinners were doing the job. 66 for 7 now. Australia in deep trouble.
Peter Siddle likes a bat, and he's going to have to here because we're only in the 9th over. It's just finished, 66 for 7. Well, Ben Dunk's 26 looks like a monument. Next to all those single digit, as Vigo tell, our official smartphone partner.
Oh, well ball, Saeed.
Maybe keeping an eye on Saeed Ajmal, who's got 4 for 11. 3 for 6 in his first over. Vigotel, our official smartphone partner for WCL. The new 26, well, that's Ben Dunk's 26.
Ferguson's the last hope, isn't it? He needs to stay out there. Still plenty of overs. He can take his time. And I just asked Siddle to just hang around. This is a good Pakistan side, isn't it? They're all fit, they're looking good, they're eager, they want to win. And I was talking to Kamil this morning at the breakfast, and you know, there was very serious discussion going on between him and Hafiz and what we're going to play, how we're going to go about things and all of that. So they've planned really well.
And it's working. Clearly it's working. Saeed Ajmal 3 for 6 in his first over now, 4 for 12. He's going to complete his third over here. Latafa Perfumes, our official fragrance partner. And well fielded. Umar Amin, the fielder. Well fielded. Yeah, Pakistan are looking sharp for this contest, and the winner of this match will definitely take top spot in the WCL standings in the table. He hasn't hit that terribly well. Saeed Ajmal thought he had got his 5th wicket for a moment.
Pakistan were runners-up last year, lost to India in the finals. And Kamil Khan, the owner, he was gutted. He was not happy. He's just come out with the plan this time. Wow, what a delivery to end the 10th. 70 for 7.
Imad to continue. As Alan Wilkins has mentioned, Australia in all sorts of trouble here. Yes, it's seaming around, but the spinners are doing the damage as well. Imad into his 3rd, 1 for 9. Saeed Ajmal has been destructive. It's going down leg. A very good afternoon, Akash Chopra.
Good afternoon, Simon. And one-way traffic so far. Australia were extremely poor with the bat in Headingley, and they've been exactly the same here as well. Well, spin there, spin here.
Chance, deep mid-wicket, 3 grabs at it, gets it eventually. Asif Ali, 1, 2, 3 grabs and no problem at all in the end.
Possibly the exchange on catch of the innings. Let's have another look. It was travelling, it was fast, it was flat to his left. 1, 2, 3 attempts and grabbed it in the end. Well done, Asif Ali. Australia, they are in deep, deep trouble. Ferguson dismissed for 10. It's 71 for 8.
Well, deeper trouble now for Australia. Stephen O'Keefe is the new batter.
Well ball.
And Asif Ali with this catch out at deep mid-wicket. 3 juggles. And eventually held on to it. Down the ground for 1. I'm not sure if you remember, Akash, but the 2019 World Cup, the drop from Asif Ali and the famous meme that went around of the guy in the crowd that was captured by Jono Hastings, one of the great cricket cameramen.
Yeah, it's epic now. It's there in every meme.
Well done, Maddie.
Yeah, it's used quite regularly. Hands on hips in all sports. 11 gone, 73 for 8.
Where was it though? Taunton.
And the guy in the crowd with the bald head just like that. Jono captured him beautifully.
And Gavin wasn't in.
Yeah. I won't mention Gavin. Jono deserves to mention Gavin, doesn't he? We've got double header today. Of course, India up against the West Indies champions. And then we're off to Birmingham for the semi-finals and the final Thursday, the 31st of July, and then Saturday for the big finale of 2025's Augusta Properties WCL. Looks like he's not been off the park. Saeed Ajmal, doostras, spinners, length, line, everything, Akash.
Yeah, the good old Saeed Ajmal is back with the same action as well.
Gone straight to mid-wicket. Shoaib Malik, the skipper, with the catch. That's a 5 for Saeed Ajmal, and the first one in the tournament.
Well, they've been struggling to pick him from the crease as well. Peter Siddle then down the pitch, got the inside half of the bat, and yes, well celebrated. It's just 3.2 overs. Taken a 5-er, conceded only 15 runs. 73 for 9, Siddle dismissed for 5.
Well, he was more than capable in his day, Brett Lee, of hitting a long ball. Also had a pretty reasonably solid defence. For a lower order player, pretty good test match record with the bat, but he's in at number 11, trying to save his team. Just the 12th over, and they've got 1 wicket remaining. Saeed Ajmal, 3 balls left to look for a 6-fer.
Not even once did Australia look like making an effort to bat the 20 overs. If you lose early wickets, say 51 for 4, 53 for 5, that is when you just put the shutters down, bat a little deeper. Australia just went smashing, every single one of them. And the scoreboard would tell us that none of them were actually capable of doing that today against Saeed Ajmal.
And Augusta Properties, fastest growing property developer in Dubai. Great to have them as our tournament sponsors. Oh, little edge, and this time it's held on to behind the stumps. He's got 6. Pakistan champions have bundled Australia out for just 74. On what we thought was a little more friendly for the seam bowlers, it's been the right arm off spin industrias of Saeed Ajmal with 6 for 16. The standout performance for the Pakistan champions. Bundled out for 74. Don't have to say it again, Akash. 74.
It's a good catch by Akmal in the end. A fair deflection. Saeed Ajmal. 3.5 overs as all he's taken for a 6-wicket haul. Steve O'Keefe dismissed for 1. Australia. Initially it was the faster bowlers. Tanveer picked up 1, Sohail picked up 1, and then it was the Saeed Ajmal show. He was on the sidelines for the majority of this tournament, then decided to play this one. And oh boy, quite a performance. 6 for.
Lowest total across the 2 seasons of the WCL has just been posted by Australia. He will take all the plaudits, will Saeed Ajmal. Finishes 3.5 overs, 6 for 16, and that is a very sorry looking tail. Just 2 players into double figures. And Dunk here at Uptonsteel Stadium in Leicestershire.
And that's the thing. Pace can actually scare you, spin will embarrass you. If you're not able to read from the hand, you are searching off the surface, and this is the outcome. 3.5 overs, 6 wickets for 16 runs, 15 dot balls. Saeed Ajmal was all over the Australian champions. Imad Wasim also picked up a couple of wickets, 3 overs, 2 wickets to his credit. Malik bowled only a solitary over, went for 11. A wicket for Tanveer and a wicket for Sohail.
Well, it was Pakistan who decided to bowl first, and bowl well they did. Let's go sideline to Shafali.
टूर्नामेंट में पहला मैच सईद अजमल का, और आते ही इन्होंने 6 विकेट ले लिए. क्या सोच रहे थे, क्या प्लानिंग थी जब आप पिच पर थे?
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ, और दूसरा इंजर्ड था मैं स्टार्ट में. मेरा बैक स्पैज़म हो गया था, तो उस वजह से इंजरी शिकार हो गया और कम बैक किया है, और मुझे चांस मिला खेलने का, और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस की
जी. और पाकिस्तान चैम्पियंस इस टूर्नामेंट में अभी तक चैम्पियन बनती हुई नज़र आ रही है, बिकॉज ऑलमोस्ट टॉप पर है, और आज का जो मुकाबला है ये टेबल टॉपर की लड़ाई है एक तरीके से.
बिल्कुल. देखें, हम बड़ा सीरीज़ होकर मैच खेल रहे हैं, और हमारे सब प्लेयरों ने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है, अच्छी क्रिकेट खेलने को मिली है, और कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि बेहतरीन क्रिकेट पेश करें.
और WCL के साथ आपका जो एसोसिएशन है वो अभी तक कैसा रहा है? यहाँ आकर कितना मज़ा आ रहा है बाकी सारे लेजेंड्स के साथ खेलते हुए? पुराना जो ड्रेसिंग रूम का माहौल होगा वो याद आ रहा होगा?
बिल्कुल. गेट टुगेदर देखें, ओल्ड इज़ ओल्ड, देखें ओल्ड हैं, बट ये है कि गेट टुगेदर रहना बड़ा मज़ेदार है, माहौल बड़ा अच्छा है, और स्पेशली ये हम वो क्रिकेटर हैं जो अरसा 10 ईयर से रिटायरमेंट ली हुई है, और कुछ यंगस्टर भी हैं, बट मोस्टली इंजॉय कर रहे हैं और क्रिकेट अच्छी खेल रहे हैं, और कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि अवाम को इंटरटेनमेंट दें.
जी, काफ़ी कम स्कोर पर रिस्ट्रिक्ट कर दिया आपने सामने वाली टीम को. अब क्या लग रहा है कि कितने ओवर्स में इसको चेस कर लेगी पाकिस्तान चैंपियंस?
देखें, कोशिश करेंगे जीतने की, और मुझे उम्मीद है कि इंशाल्लाह अच्छा खेलेंगे, और मैं ये तो नहीं कह सकता कि अभी हम जीत जाएंगे, बट यह क्रिकेट है, इसमें कुछ भी हो सकता है जैसे हमने किया, बट ओवरऑल देखा जाए तो इंशाल्लाह हम इसको जल्दी चेज करेंगे.
जी, जब आप वापस आ रहे थे तो किसी के पैर छू रहे थे, किसको क्रेडिट दे रहे थे?
देखें, वो क्रेडिट हमारे कोच हैं, अरशद खान साहब हैं, ऑफ स्पिनर हैं, बड़े अच्छे हमारे कोच हैं, लेजेंड हैं. बट यह कि क्योंकि उन्होंने कहा कि आपने आज मैच खेलना है, और मेरी बैक में अभी तक इंजरी, मैंने टेपिंग की हुई है, बट यह है कि उनके कहने पे खेलना पड़ा, क्योंकि बहुत सारे प्लेयर हमारे इंजर्ड हैं, और मैं कोच एंड प्लेयर हूँ, तो कोच को खेलना पड़ा, तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है प्लेयर ही साबित हूँ.
जी, और आए और 6 विकेट्स ले लिए. वेल डन, एंड थैंक यू सो मच हमसे बात करने के लिए. ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फॉर द सेकंड इनिंग्स, एंड वील गो बैक टू द कॉम्स नाउ.
Well, from coach to player to performance, taking the tournament very seriously, according to Saeed Ajmal, and he enjoyed his 6 for 16. Right, match number 14. Pakistan champions will need 75 to get over the Australian champions in game number 1 of today here in Leicester. Augusta Properties, WCL here at Uptonsteel. On Marsh to get things underway. An easy boundary early on for Marsh, and then he clothed this one to mid-on, and from that moment in time, Akash Chopra, it was pretty much a procession of wickets.
Absolutely. Well, there were a couple of lusty blows, but then Chris Lynn also got dismissed. Like this. So 2 wickets for the fast bowlers, and then the introduction of spin. Only a few shots after that reaching the fence. A bit lucky, Ben Dunk was dropped once as well. A couple of lusty blows, and then Saeed Ajmal, Imad Wasim all the way. Shoaib Malik bowled a solitary over in the power play overs. Went for plenty. And we were wondering whether this is the pitch where faster bowlers will have a bigger say, but not to be. Saeed Ajmal, who was struggling with a back injury, a back spasm is what he mentioned after the game, after the innings rather. He was forced to play this game. Felt as if he was taking a wicket every ball that he bowled. Australian batters had no clue whatsoever.
Yeah, been cutting, they're going back to one, and he possibly could have come forward too. Imad with one skied out into the deep. Comfortable catch on that occasion. Dismiss Ferguson. And this one just a couple of juggles from Asif Ali. 1, 2, 3 off the head and back into the hands. And then it was just the Ajmal show. Siddle holding out to the skipper at mid-wicket for his 5th wicket. And the final one, little edge behind to Akmal. And 6 for 16 for the little man in his first game in the WCL. Absolutely superb. First to go was Sean Marsh. Just clothed one to Ajmal at mid-on. Looking to find the middle of that blade, find the boundaries, hit his way out of a little bit of trouble. And couldn't do it. Chris Lynn, after a big 6 in the same over, found the outside third of the bat and skied one to Amir Yamin, who took a very comfortable catch at point. Spinning a little bit, not easy, but he made it look very comfortable in the end. Ben Dunk, who was the chief run scorer for the Australia champions, just got the outside edge of the bat with that one and skied it away down to long off. The first of Saeed Ajmal's 6 wickets. That was the second, very first ball for Daniel Christian. Wondered whether there was a hint of an inside edge, but I don't think so, and it looked like it was going on to clatter the stumps. Good decision. At this stage, he was just taking over. Alan Wilkins is coming alongside. Darcy Short, little drop from Akmal behind the stumps, but it's gone straight back.
Well, he'll claim it was one of the best stumpings of his career. And Ben cutting went back when he should have been forward. He's a tall man, and look, it's hit the top of off stump. You've got to get forward when you're that tall. Saeed Ajmal was just spinning a weave of magic, and Nathan Coulter-Nile tried to hit his way out of danger. He found Asif Ali, who's safe as houses out there. What a fielder he is. And on a pitch where you, Simon Dool, said the seamers would have a field day, well, they did, but there was a better field for the spinners.
Yeah, certainly seamed and swung a little bit early on. I still thought it was good enough to get some runs on. In the end, Pakistan bowlers absolutely dominating. That was a little juggle from Asif Ali on that occasion. Hits the hands twice, I think, and then goes back onto the face or the chest and then pops back out into the hands. But Saeed Ajmal just turning back the clock, Wilco. It was great to see.
Well, I think once you're a spinner with such a great technique, and when you spin the ball as well as he does, and you've got all these crafts within your repertoire, you can turn it on. And the rigours of spin bowling not nearly as demanding as bowling quick, and that was the last wicket, Stephen O'Keefe. So a 6-wicket haul for Saeed Ajmal, first man to do so in WCL.
.75 required for the Pakistan champions. And Shajil Khan, strike rate just above 136. 1750s, 500s in his T20 career. Impact substitutes. Saeed Ajmal is out. 6 for and take a seat. And Shoaib Malik is into the game. And the big tall figure of John Hastings is on the field for Australia. Chris Lynn has been substituted out. Aussie skipper to get things underway. Should enjoy conditions. Be a little bit of swing, a little bit of seam. I wonder whether getting a second slip in place. They're going to have to bowl Pakistan champions out. There'll be a single to start things out to the deep cover point region. As Nikhil Chopra slides in alongside to get the first 5 overs underway of this run chase.
Shoaib Malik, close to 4,000 runs in his T20 career. Yeah, when you're looking to just chase down 75, it's an opportunity just to have a open net sort of session. No real pressure, but just a couple of deliveries in the middle of the bat. Let's have a look at the scenario. South Africa sitting right on top. Pakistan win this game, they're right on top. So probably have a Australia-South Africa semi-final. And the fourth team looking to qualify. Next game, India champions versus the West Indies champions. India champions need to win that game with a big margin. For West Indies, scenario is pretty simple. Win that game, 4 points, qualify. But if India beat West Indies less than the margin of 54, England qualify. England champions.
And after the start to the tournament for the England champions, it would be quite incredible if they actually qualified for the top four. I would imagine they left Uptonsteel Stadium the other day after their last game. Sorry, Leeds the other day, wasn't it? They played their last game, thinking, no, well, our tournament's done. Not yet, gentlemen, not yet. We'll have some confirmation later on in the afternoon of the absolute margin, but we're thinking it's in the mid-50s range. Around that 54 mark if India bat first, and around the 14th over if they chase. But we'll get absolute clarification on that. We won't be able to give that to you till the first innings is completed, but we're thinking around those marks, which is quite a significant margin against that West Indies outfit.
Yeah, 50-odd runs margin in a T20 game. Never going to be easy. That's the next game coming up. India champions versus the West Indies champions. Well, if you want to control a game in terms of qualification scenarios, chasing might just be better in terms of qualification scenarios.
Little bit of movement, but pretty comfortable 5 singles from the first over. Slightly decent contribution for the Australia champions. Ferguson struggled a bit for his 10 off 15, and for everyone else it was just hard work. Peter Siddle, a lot of experience in these types of conditions in the UK. On the money first up. Yeah, for the India-West Indies game, you also think from India and West Indies' point of view, India are up against an opponent who are desperate to also make the semi-finals. If it was a team that was out of the tournament already, it kind of makes things slightly different. Great to have Augusta Properties as our major sponsor, fastest growing real estate property company in Dubai.
Even with the West Indies side, Simon, right through the tournament, we've only seen Chadwick Walton, one batter that who's looked good. He's been amongst runs, universe boss, not the best of starts, and the tournament for him, Dr. Smith. Every single time he's gone out and batted, he's played on. And in the previous game, 20-odd deliveries for his 3 runs. So Lendl Simmons looked good, got a start, but some of the big names haven't fired in the tournament. He'll take that, cracked away for a boundary on that occasion. Maqsood picked the length so early. Hit Peter Siddle in front of square.
Well, Pakistan have looked very good through the tournament. And hearing from Saeed Ajmal, also talking to AB de Villiers the other day, that the standard, the quality is going to go up and up. Year on year, I think sides will be making sure that they have players that are ready and raring to go, even in the early 40s age range, mid 40s age range, you just have to be fit. You have to be raring to go, and you have to have had some net sessions, played some cricket. If you turn up here underprepared, you will be found out. That's how good the tournament has been this year. It's a step up from where it was last year, and I think it will continue to grow.
Really?
Just a little touch. There's enough players in and around all the teams that are actually still playing some form of cricket. There's some that aren't, but it's about the preparation as well. Roman Race there with the vest on. I'm thinking about Chris Lynn still playing. Peter Siddle still playing cricket. Chance, no, doesn't carry to cover. Ends the second over. 5 off that as well, 10 without loss. Strong look inside, isn't it? Kamran Akmal, Mahramin, Fawad Alam. They just don't have to take any risks here at the moment. Pakistan champions. It might look like they're just sort of having an open net, as Nikhil mentioned, but they don't need to take any risks at all. All right, time to go sideline to Shafali. Who have you got with you?
I am with Mr. Kamal Khan, the owner of Pakistan Champions. Kamal, you must be a very happy man today. Pakistan was excellent bowling today and they restricted the other team to a low total.
Yes, as you must have seen throughout the tournament, we've been chasing and getting runs, and so we've been batting. And so today we decided, no, we're going to bowl first, and we're going to test our bowling side. So they've performed well. We restricted Australia to a good score. We say good score. Cricket, anything can happen. Yes, very proud of the boys, what they've done, and let's inshallah finish top of the table.
Yeah, because if you win the match today, you will be on the top of the table. How does it feel?
It feels good, and that's how we came into the tournament. We wanted to end up on the top of the tournament. I think where we left last year, we just missed out one game last year, which was the final. So we thought, okay, this year we're gonna have this winning streak and everything, and here we are, hopefully finishing on top of the table.
Tell me about your association with WCL.
My association, I've loved it. I've loved every bit of it. I'm all in here for WCL, and WCL has put in an amazing job. As you can see, we've got good crowd, we've got good cricket. That's what people pay the money and the viewers want, is good cricket, and the quality of cricket this year, I'm sure it's just going to get better and
yes,
better.
it is leveling up, no doubt about that. I can see this gold-plated phone in your hand. And tell me about it. Your team gifted this to you, right? And it has Pakistan Champions logo on it as well.
Yes, I've got gifted a gold phone. Like, this is for my team and Royal Phones. So a special shout out to Royal Phones and my team, all my team. I should say teammates, because I'm not an owner sort of thing. They pretend I'm an owner, but they're my bunch of my friends there. So they last night decided to give me this phone, so which I'm very thankful to them, and inshallah when we win the final, win the trophy, we've got a lot of gifts for them.
So good to hear that. I wish you all the very best for that. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
We'll go back to the comms now.
I've just seen a nice boundary through the onside. Oh, a little noise there, but nothing on it, I don't think.
Australia champions, of course, as a side. Simon, they've qualified. Chris Lynn got some runs. Callum Ferguson against India has got some runs. Ben Dunk, we all know he can go out there, tonk the ball. Got 26 today. Sean Marsh, right at the top of the innings, needs some runs. come the qualification game, you want all cylinders to go, all guns blazing. Thinking about the second, and will also get the second. 17 for no loss after 3.
Sedate from Pakistan champions, but it's all that's required with just 75 needed. Nathan Coulter-Nile is the joint leading wicket taker in the tournament last season. A little bit of swing, but straight onto the middle of the blade. Premium Black, 8 p.m. packaged drink in water. On board is our official Agua sponsor.
Keep the hydration up. Comes in handy while you're on the golf course as well, Simon?
Yes, for recovery. Pulled away for 4, just got a little short, little leg side, and Shajil Khan helped himself.
Now quickly, just swivels on that. Shajil always great when he's going through square of the wicket, loves playing the short ball on the offside, on the onside as well. Time to get some runs for Sharjeel as well. Had a couple of good starts with Kamran Akmal. Kamran Akmal, of course, the previous game that he played, got a 100 to his name as well. Latafa Perfumes, official fragrance partner of the WCL. Yeah, sometimes as a bowler also, Simon, on games like this, when you're looking to defend 74, you know there's really not too much in it. All you got to do is just think about maybe the qualification game, the semi-final game. And as a bowler, look to execute your plans, the lines, the lengths that you want to be looking to hit. Some experimentations as a bowler that you want, you're practicing and you're thinking about those deliveries. Come the semi-final game. That's one of those deliveries. As a quick bowler with a new ball, just the right sort of line, the fourth stump line, and looking to take it away from the right-hander. Yeah, and against Sharjeel as well, try and draw him forward. That's his strength, that he likes to stay on that back foot. Looks to go square on the offside, the onside. Get him to drive one through covers. Get him out of his comfort zone.
Full and leg side again, just whipped away, just a little bit too close to the pads. Ends the 4th over, 27 without loss. .27 without loss. A runner ball for the impact substitute, Maksud. And now Dan Christian with the ball. A little bit of width, but parried safely enough by Ben Cutting in the covers. Exchange on, world's first arbitrage crypto exchange. Clothed. Just the one, long on is in place.
Dan Christian, a decent tournament so far. Last year he was outstanding. Got that one big 90-odd Northamptonshire, if my memory serves me correct. A good side, the Australia champions. Little off colour today, getting bowled out for 74. I guess as a batting unit, looking to execute a certain game plan that they only know about.
Well, that's been powered away, slightly short, and Shahjil Khan pounced on it like a cat on a mouse.
Bread and butter every single day for Shahjil. Back of the length, leg stump, field restrictions in play. Fine leg in the 30-yard circle. Easy pickings. Just work the angle really nicely.
Who's looked the best, Nikhil? Pakistan or South Africa? What are you thinking? Well-rounded units?
Yeah, with the kind of form that AB de Villiers is, in the 200s for any side playing against South Africa, they'd be thinking, let's just try and get AB de Villiers and we can put some pressure. Some of the other batsmen haven't really had the best of days. They look a good bowling unit, South Africa. Well bowled, really well bowled. Pakistan on the other side, Kamran Akmal getting 100. Some match winners who've been in form. But for me, Australia as well. Their batting unit, the kind of form that some of their batters are, bowling unit, Brett Lee leading the side. But for South Africa, to answer your question, between the two sides, South Africa and Pakistan, it's what that one man can make all the difference, AB de Villiers.
Yeah, the only game he's missed, South Africa have lost. So that one just carved away, backward a point for a boundary to finish off the 5th over. Pakistan champions in pursuit of 75 at 37 without loss.
Yeah, I know. No, don't tell you. Just what's going on. Yeah.
Well, it is a serene chase by Pakistan. In fact, it's not really a chase. They're going through the motions here. Australia looking for a breakthrough to give them a glimpse of hope. And Nathan Coulter-Nile has completely lost his run up here. Beautifully struck by Maksud. Just impeccable, exquisite timing on that back foot. Shahjil on strike. The winner of this match will take the top spot in the WCL standings. And then we've got India, West Indies coming up next. And the winner of that match, well, it's you'll have to get your calculators out because India need to win by a big margin this one. South Africa are top at the moment, but they finished, and so Pakistan look odds on to go above them and finished first. And in the semi-finals on Thursday at Edgbaston, it's 1 against 4, 2 against 3. Latafa Perfumes, who as you probably know by now, are our fragrance, our official fragrance partner of WCL. That's nice, that. No, yeah. I'm good, I'm fine. A little bit of width, and even though there's a ring of fielders offside, that's going to test, and the ball wins. Darcy Short out there at extra cover. It's a little bit too much width. There isn't a boundary fielder out there. The ball was always going to win that contest. Too short again. There'll be a couple here. I must say that Pakistan, given that they've got Saeed Ajmal in the lineup, they look very strong. Supporters coming in today to watch Pakistan champions and the Australian champions here at Uptonsteel ground, Grace Road, Leicestershire. Could be missing leg stump. It's just swung a little late. 6 gone. The power play is over. 45 for no wicket. Six overs have gone. Australia were 53 for 5 after their power play. Pakistan are going along serenely here. 45 for no wicket. And you have to say they're strolling their way to their place to the top of the WCL standings. Dan Christian, I was going to say, has he got something up his sleeve, but he's got short sleeves on, so I don't suppose he can produce much. Oh gosh, come on Dan, what have you got? Short and a little wide, and oh dear, Binger, Brett Lee's gone down at third man. Akash Chopra alongside. You probably saw Simon Doull's pitch report when he said, and it was probably on there as well, the Vigo Tel phone network, our official smartphone partner. And Dooley said it was a very good pitch for your seamers. They would be rolling their sleeves up, short as they were. But Saeed Ajmal did the damage. Cool, that's good, isn't it? Oh my goodness me, that's pinged off the bat. 50 up.
Cracking shot. It was short. Yes, of course, there was some amount of width available, but a phenomenal shot, this one. He's been trying to find some momentum. Maqsood has been slower of the two. He was run a ball till this boundary came along. Yeah, I did watch the pitch report that Simon did, and I thought with the amount of grass and some amount of moisture, overhead conditions, it'll be the faster bowlers. as much as it was about Saeed Ajmal's skill with the ball, it was also equally about the inability to play the spin bowling of the Aussie batters. They're trying to read the spin off the surface, going deep inside the crease to the ball that were full. Running down the pitch if you can't read. They were pedestrian.
A little bit more from Dan Christian. Oh, and that's reflected in a no ball. He's stretched on that front foot, so he's overstepped the mark, and it's a free hit here now.
Or was it because of the height?
Oh, let's have a look. There he is, the smiling assassin. 6 for something. What did it? 6 for 15. He's got away with that. He bowls another short ball. There you go.
Suspension, DC, if you go down
Just taking wickets. Well, that was the LBW. He had the ball on a piece of string. That was a fumbled stumping. Ben Cutting went back, should have come forward. And Peter Siddle found mid-wicket. It's the first haul of 5 wickets in this tournament over 2 seasons, and it's certainly the first 6. So he's taken a 6 for.
A lot of the batting was more in hope, less in belief. Was able to turn the ball. Yes, there is not a lot of turn available. Best bowling figures, Saeed Ajmal 6 for 16. Outstanding. Fiddle Edwards versus the England champions. That happened this season as well.
7 gone, 55 without loss. Pakistan champions, 55 without loss. At this stage, Australia were 60 for 5. 60 for 5, our Vigo Tell selfie moment on a day where Pakistan will surely come through triumphantly.
Must be a nice wide angle. There were 8 people in that selfie, all smiling.
John Hastings, economy of 7.95 through his T20 career. But just 20 runs required for Pakistan. Remember, there's no Hafiz in this side. The skipper's not in.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that swung a bit. Well, actually, I'd like to... Has it hit the cut strip? Has it? Let's have a look. Ooh, it's not far. That is not far to go.
And that's been the constant question, hasn't it been? Headingley, he was the same. He started from where he had left in Headingley. He's all over the place.
I think the memory, you know, when you have muscle memory, I think it's having a bad day. I think it's got other things on its mind. John Hastings is desperately trying to get his muscles in the right sync here. He's struggling. Well, the one problem you can see here is that his front arm, his left arm, is going nowhere, and so you don't hold yourself up long enough, and you don't pivot on that front foot, so everything's falling away. So he's falling away, and he's trying to compensate with his right arm, and he's just dragging it down. So this could be a long over. We had 3 wides. And unless he gets that right technically, we could be here for a long afternoon. It might finish this over.
True, without batter touching the ball. No, but what I feel, yes, you're right. The non-bowling arm is essential because that's the one that directs you. But I have a feeling now that it's happening over a period of 2 games, he's got the yips. He seems to have forgotten what he has been doing.
Right, this is a really torrid time. Yes, it's a wide. We got the signal. Thank you, sir. It's a super wide. I think there's one thing John Hastings could do, is we reflect on an 8 p.m. premium black packaged drinking water. That's what John Hastings could do with right now. He could shorten his run-up. He could shorten the run-up and try and bowl off a couple of paces, just literally to get the ball down the other end.
You know, it started being a little funny when you're not able to just bowl straight. And this was a wide ball as well. Had the batter decided to just let it go. But now I genuinely feel for him that he's trying his level best. There are people here. This game is broadcasted live. And you can't bowl straight.
Shahjil Khan shows no mercy. Pakistan edging ever closer to the target that takes them over Australia and to the top of the standings.
Let's finish the ordeal. We just floated up there with the intent to make sure that it lands in that playing strip. John Hastings has been struggling in this tournament throughout.
It's been given a no ball. It's gone over the shoulder for height, so it's the foot's okay. This is the no ball. Gone over shoulder height, so no ball, free hit. Now this is a torrid spell. And I don't mean a bowling spell, I mean for John Hastings. Well, he's going to try something different here to come round the wicket to see if this will help him. He's bowled 6 wides in this over, and he would love desperately to get this over finished.
Well, as strange as it might be, he's not the first international bowler who's going through this kind of torrid time. Maninder Singh, he's a part of our commentary crew as well, and he also had the yips. He just completely forgot his action. Left arm spin, of course, there was no run up. He struggled, he couldn't land the ball on the playing strip. And then suddenly you start feeling for the guy that, I mean, he's not doing it on purpose. It is humiliating. I mean, Dugusta Properties, of course, are title sponsors, the fastest growing real estate company in Dubai and the Middle East.
I think Shoaib Malik was thinking, well, I can't just let another one go, but it would have been a wide. Almost in a sense, Maqsood could stand 2 feet outside his off stump and give him more chance. How many balls to go? 70 on the board. I'm choking up, feeling for John Hastings. Oh goodness, this could actually end this over. Mazhar Ashad, how many wides? 9 wides in this over. All right, come on, John Hastings. Let's try and finish it this ball. Come on. 10. 3 needed for Pakistan. I'm just surprised that he hasn't just taken 2 or 3 strides just to turn his arm over. Forget the run-up. Although once you've done this all your life, you know, you just want to repeat it. Uh-oh. 11. I really feel so badly for John Hastings here. And 2 runs are required.
And that's the thing when you are in a profession. You're in a profession that's out for public scrutiny. You're a public performer. If you have a bad day like this, you really want the ground to open up and bury yourself. You obviously know what's going on. And that's something that you've done all your life. It's been as simple as like brushing your teeth in the morning. But you can't get it right now.
And I'm afraid that rather dispiriting display by John Hastings, who clearly has the yips, and he probably feels absolutely dreadful. A forlorn look on his face, but Pakistan have just trounced Australia by 10 wickets in 7.5 deliveries. As one-sided a contest I think I've ever seen. But Pakistan will finish top of the WCL standings after an annihilation of the Australian champions.
Yeah, annihilation, decimation, total domination. Of course, the player of the match, there should not be any questions. Saeed Ajmal with his 6-wicket haul was all over the Aussie champions. They couldn't just recover from what happened to them against South Africa, maybe at Headingley. Pakistan champions have won this game by 10 wickets. 32 for Sharjeel, 28 for Maqsood. Saeed Ajmal, 6 for 2 wickets for Imad Wasim as well. Undefeated team right at the top of the table. Pakistan champions. There's one more game left in the league phase. We know the 3 teams that have qualified. We are still waiting for the 4th one.
Well, cricketers over the years have suffered Saeed Ajmal with his repertoire today. Ben Dunk didn't get enough on this. Then Christian trapped. Darcy short. Ben cutting. Peter Siddle. And Stephen O'Keefe, the last man out. 6 for 16, Saeed Ajmal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation for the WCL Augusta Properties World Championship of Legends for 2025. Pakistan up against Australia today. WCL management would like to say a huge thank you to ITW and thank their sponsors, title sponsor Augusta Properties, and all our event partners as well. Venue partner Leicestershire County Cricket Club and the ECB. I'd like to congratulate the Pakistan champions on their victory today and introduce the presentation party away to my immediate left. First up, Mr. Rizwan Surya, Director of Crystal Bay Developments. Next to him, Mr. Zishan Khan, Smart Union General Manager. Mansoor Siddiqui, who's the GFS Developments, and Kamal Khan, who is the owner of the Pakistan Champions. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for your presence here today. First, I would request Rizwan Surya to step forward and give away the moment of the match check for $300, and that goes to Asif Ali for his brilliant catch out in the deep. A little bit of a juggling act, but a very good one out in the deep. Might have to come back to Asif because I'd ask Mr. Zishan Khan to step forward and give away the fielder of the match award and a check of US $300 to Asif Ali again. Couple of catches in the deep. Outstanding performance for Asif Ali. Now if I could ask Mansoor Siddiqui to step forward and give away the player of the match check of US $500 to our man, Saeed Ajmal. Brilliant performance today. Great to see him back. Fantastic performance. 6 for 16 for Saeed Ajmal today. And stay right there, Saeed, because Mr. Kamal Khan will step forward and give away the player of the match trophy to Saeed Ajmal as well. Pretty proud, I'm sure, the owner of the Pakistan champion side of his man today. Saeed, come on up. Nice to see you. Nice to talk to you again. What was the key to that performance today?
I think that is only blamed coach. He's pushing me to come to play because I'm starting as a coach and come play. Let's play.
How's your back going? I know you've had some issues earlier in the week.
Another thanks for my physio. He pushed me to play the match. And thank you for few players injured. That they give me a chance to play.
What sort of preparation did you do coming into the tournament? Were you able to bowl some overs, get into the nets?
I bowled a few days, first 2 or 3 days, then I injured, I take break a few days, and then the player is injured, so it can't be. We have only 12 players left. Then they give me a chance, and then I bowled.
Last man standing, absolutely outstanding today. Great stuff, so thank you so much and great to see you again.
Thank you.
Brilliant from our player of the match, Saeed Ajmal today. Time now to have a quick chat to Brett Lee, captain of the Australia champions. Brett, thanks for your time. A tough one to take today.
Yeah, look, not our best performance, but look, it happens in T20 cricket. The thing I can say to the guys is that, we just got to try and delete this out of our memory and go again on Thursday. Yeah,
still qualified, so no worries about that. Everyone come through the game okay? The last thing you want to win a game that I don't say didn't matter, but you were already qualified. Was any injuries?
No injuries, thank God. So everyone will be fully fit, hopefully, for Thursday. But yeah, we can set our mind again and just try to hit the reset button now and come Thursday take on South Africa.
You put your finger on just what's quite not working with the batting?
Oh, look, you can say the last 2 games we probably haven't fired either with bat or ball in certain conditions, which we probably could have. But if you look a couple of games before that, we were on fire. We did a wonderful chase against India. Chris Lynn in the first and second game went out and smoked 80 off 40. So for me, that is, we're at the sort of stage of our life and certainly this competition now where we're, going okay.
Yep. All right, we'll see you on Thursday in Birmingham, mate. Thanks so much, Brett. Time now to bring forward the Pakistan champions captain, Shoaib Malik, taking over the reins today from Mohammad Hafiz. Come on up. Yeah, come on, Shoaib. You've got to have a chat. These are the easy ones, the winning ones. How good did that feel?
Of course, winning is something which brings a lot of smile on the faces, and this is why I have a smile, and even to our cricketers as well in the dressing room. But taking this momentum, going into the knockout stages, I guess it's a good thing to have as a team.
A man who frightened many a batter over years, Saeed Ajmal. How nice was it to see him back out there?
Of course, he's someone who's a very jolly person. Even if he's going for runs, still he has a smile on his face. And of course, he's gotten the opportunity. And the way he bowled, it was like young Saeed Ajmal was bowling. And I guess he's taken almost what, 6 wickets, and I think this is what we were expecting from him, and I guess heads off to him the way he bowled.
We looked at that wicket this morning and just thought it might have been a little bit more seamer friendly, but it was the spinners. The seamers bowled well up front, but it was the spinners who really did the job through the middle.
Of course, seamers, they set the tone, and then of course we had some good spinners, Imad Wasim, Saeed Ajmal, and they came on and they started taking wickets. But of course it was helping early on to the seamers, but later of course when you have quality spinners in your side, then you expect some performances from them, and they have executed nice plans.
And the batting chase was just simply clinical and nothing more you needed to do. Congratulations, top of the table now. We move on to Birmingham on Thursday. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers. That concludes the post-match presentation. Pakistan champions with a win.